Welcome to the Business Blast Podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Wagner. This episode is brought to you by Authors Unite. Authors Unite provides you with the support you need to finish your book. Best part is, after you finish your book, they take care of the entire publishing and marketing process 100% for you. So, if you want to become a successful author, make sure to check out authorsunite.com. Now, let's jump into the episode. All right, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Business Blast Podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Wagner. Today I have Jerrica Dodd, PharmD, MS, and she's a pharmacist and founder and CEO of Your Pharmacy Advocate, Partners in Safe Medication Use, a virtual concierge pharmacy consulting service serving patients and practitioners nationwide. So welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. Grateful to have you here. Let's jump into the first one. The first one I got for you is, what is the best story from your life that has an underlying valuable message?
Well, I would say that the best story recently is that I made a shift after a 17-year career in the pharmaceutical industry due to personal health reasons to full-time entrepreneurship. And in making that shift, as you can imagine, there's the fear of the unknown, fear of failure, and even fear of success. But what I learned from that and the underlying message is that even though that fear is there, it's important to just feel the fear, do it anyway, and move forward.
And then what is the most valuable piece of information we should know that is within your expertise or industry?
Pharmacists have the capability to enhance patient care in so many valuable ways beyond what most patients even are aware of at this time. And as healthcare continues to change, the role of the pharmacist will continue to emerge as a sought-after profession. And so in the coming years, pharmacists are going to continue to be that go-to profession where patients can continue to improve their health and live healthier, fuller lives.
And what is your best piece of overall business advice, so not necessarily industry specific?
That would be to do what you excel in and to hire, contract, barter, etc. with people who excel in the other skill sets that are needed for your business. For example, I do not excel in bookkeeping. So instead of me spending my time trying to learn bookkeeping or try my hand at it, I think it's best to outsource that need to someone who has that skill, and for me to excel and use my time where my skill set is best suited.
I agree with that. And if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would that be?
Oh, I would say to worry less, because most of the things that we worry about never happen anyway. And if they do, it will still work out one way or another. Because when we worry about the future, it steals from our present joy.
And in your opinion, what is the key to happiness?
The key to happiness for me is living the life that I've been called to live for the purpose that I've been destined, and not according to someone else's plan or their opinion.
And what is the best book that you've read, and what was the number one thing you learned from that?
Well, the best book that I've read is the Bible, and what I've learned is wisdom for living.
And then what is your favorite quote and why?
Well, my favorite quote comes from the best book that I've read, and that is from Luke, the 12th chapter and the 48th verse. And it is, to whom much is given, much is required. And it reminds me, first, how much God has blessed me. And second, it reminds me that I'm here on earth for a purpose, and that purpose is bigger than myself, and that I'm to share the blessings that I've been given.
I love that. Thank you so much for coming on. The last one I have for you before we let you go is, where can our audience best find you online?
Best place to find me is at yourpharmacyadvocate.com.
Perfect. Thanks again for coming on.
Thanks. Have a great day.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.